Hello guys, welcome back. This is part 19 of Grim Dawn lore walkthrough. We'll be reading the lore notes, we will talk to every NPC and we will learn the lore. That's what this walkthrough is all about. And last episode we were discussing about um, the plan of Logorian and all those Platonic guys. After we killed them, of course. And we were proceeding to Malmeth because apparently the ethereal invasion is now as high as it can ever be. But before that, we did speak to Anastasia. She wanted. She also told about ancient folklore of a beast named, not a beast, of I mean, let's say a beast named Bernath, and hero. Some tale of an old hero killed him, and this Bernath began the life of fiends and monsters and all of those things. So this guy is like the forefather of them all. That's how I feel about it. And one of its essential shard, was with Kaliska, the Bone Hunter, which was located in East Marsh, and we did that fully. We also did Colosseum. The Colosseum horrors was insane. Karnath, he tried to kill, butchered a guy, but he didn't die, which means that when they all were happily watching the Colosseum, the thing is, Urbruk's curse, it never dies, guys. It never dies. It never dies. It is what it is. So proceeding on. I mean, it's probably physique. Physique. Okay, let me delete anything that's useless. Runes of Ignaf are useless. Anything without bonus all pet, it's 34 and 5. I think that is better now. 3% more damage, which I enjoy. Blood of Drieg, Belagor's Crusher. Not for us, but it's a Witch Hunter thing, probably. We are not gonna use that. What was that? That is a 37, 9, and that, I mean, no. As everything is so bad these days. Oh, I got a Celestial Lotus. Will be useful. I got 4 letters to read. And I got all these things here. Worked up. Okay. Okay, now keep the add-on and put it here. So how much damage do we have? 611 damage, guys. Life is 73%. So basically what we are trying to do is we are going for a full damage build. It is fine because I'm playing in not in hardcore, softcore this is. So I would like more damage. Okay, we are gonna go back to Fort Icon to speak to Anastasia about this Fang Hunter. I could learn more about Bernath. I would love to learn more. Have you slain the spawn of Beranath? Yes. Here it is. Here it is. Its fang. The creature you felled must have been quite formidable to be armed with such a fang. I thank you for this, but perhaps you would be willing to help this old crone, once more. What do you need? It is believed that the Arkovians had access to powerful divination magic, but the technique became lost when the civilization succumbed to the necromancer's curse. I believe that we could recover this practice with the right information. A tome known as the Archive of Fates Untold is in the possession of an Arkovian named the Shade of Elnadrin. Okay, you must enter the steps of torment in the Broken Hills, cross the ancient gates, and banish Elnadrin. Acquire its tome and bring it back to me. We're not gonna do that because we'll do that post both the DLCs, because you're not powerful yet. Let's say about that at least. Still, it is what it is. Um, we could go back to Barwich village now. And before proceeding, however, I would love to read all these 4 paragraphs. So first is origin of Slith. Yeah. In all the history of our great nation, there has been no greater atrocity committed than the creation of the vile vermin we call Slith. Part man, part serpent, the Slith were a testament to the dangers of the arcane and served as the driving force behind the formation of the Gildum Arcanum and its tighter sanctions on arcane power practices. The Slith owe their existence to the actions of a single individual, bro. Single individual created a monstrosity of, I mean, of a, what do we call tribe? No, not a tribe. It's a species. A species. Oswald Hargate. Backed by family wealth and a passion for research, Oswald aspired to leave his mark upon the study of the arcane. Little did he know that his legacy would leave a permanent stain upon all arcanists and their field. This is like a trailer for the main picture. The page 2 literally had all of this, and it had so much more. Okay, whatever. Okay, muddy note. Blasted bridge south of town seems to have collapsed. Figured I'd try my luck through the marshes. Damn, was that a poor decision. Now the wagon is stuck in the fated bog, and I am stuck right here with it. Half a ton of gold and gems in the back, enough for a king's ransom. I still can't believe my fortunes. The owner of the jewelry shop just left it abandoned, and somehow nobody else got the idea before me to break in there. Of course, that's all might be for nothing now, as it's just sinking into the mud. If it sinks any further, the horse will end up pulled with it. I will have to do something, and fast. I need to find some help. Surely others have fled in this direction. A few jumps should smooth over the conversation. I can see the light of a campfire not too far off. Couldn't make out a word. What they are saying sound like a foreign language, but I'm sure we can come to an agreement. Who doesn't understand the common language of gold and gemstones? Going to see who they are and if they can help me get unstuck. I can smell cooking pork too. Maybe they wouldn't mind sharing a bit. I know. Bass? I mean, we found it in the tribe, no? In the troll region. Did this guy mistake travelers for trolls for travelers? Because this looks like, who doesn't understand the common language of gold and gemstone? And the people who don't understand are probably people that look like humans, but they are not. And trolls, they are not humans or look like humans, but uh, once in a full moon they might look like that, no? I can smell cooking pork too. Cooking pork. Who is that, bro? I don't know, guys. I can smell cooking pork too. Maybe they wouldn't mind sharing a bit. Maybe it's just a normal group of people, guys. But this guy died. That's why we got this muddy note. Interesting. We need to examine the place again. Ah, we'll just believe that's how it went. It's fine. Okay, before the gift of Catan, I want to read Urbrok's journal. Urbrok himself, the goat, bro. Urbrok is on top of like, um, in terms of like all the lore. Urbrok's lore is like on top. What a mysterious guy he is, huh? That's what I need to know. Something powerful is coming from beyond. I have sensed its approach for some time now, but like a dream or some distant memory, the details were lost to me until now. I can feel it clawing its way through the veil somewhere to the northeast of Burwich. No doubt drawn here by the maelstrom of otherworldly corruption. I dare say its nature eludes even me, but it is neither flesh nor spirit. I must discover what it is we are facing, and should the need arise, seal it away again behind the barrier between worlds. The order need not concern itself with these matters quite yet. I must do this alone. Ooh, the order. Something powerful is to the northeast of. Oh. Yes, I want to write this. There it is. Roborog senses something bad. Something bad in Gloomwald. In Gloomwald. And says that the order need not worry on this, and he can take care of it. What is the order, and what is this bad omen in Gloomwald? What is it that he fears, bro? What is it that he fears that he thinks is immortal? By the way, he's immortal. Does he fear for? I mean, he could still get tortured because Urubrak, the way I think he works is he still gets pain and all, but he cannot just die. That's how it is, right? So he's literally just a man. He knows, he has good knowledge. So that's the more important thing. He has so much knowledge that he made this false ritual and made all of Arkovia into what it is now. But on the other hand, he is simply a human. He doesn't have any combat skills, nothing, but he's immortal. And that is where Urubrook shines to me, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the last one is the gift of Catan. For too long have I slaved before gods that hold no sway over mortal affairs. Too long have I given sermons to the sheep, all too eager for words of comfort in their sinful lives. My eyes have been opened for the greater universe to the mercy of Catan. For it is through his blood and sacrifice that we live and our lands thrive. Humanity makes a mockery of Catan's gifts. We are unworthy of this land, unworthy of his blood, and so his blood must be returned. I have taken it upon myself to guide this flock of to their true salvation. Slowly at first, for our sheep are spooked by the sudden arrival of the wolf, so too these fools will be unwilling to accept the real truth, even if it stared them in the eye. In time, their false idols will be struck down and they will be made to repent for their ignorance. Each will be given a new purpose, whether by their own blood or by gathering it from others in a master's name. But it matters not, for in the end of all things we must all return to Catan. So in my opinion, Thing is, I believe ethereals to be like major plot point, right? But I truly believe Kathon is the end game, guys. Kathon seems like an end game. It's like an actual god, if you can see how it is. Okay, interesting lores. Nothing else. We could probably go back. And I do have a devotion point, and what I was trying to do was panther panther into, what does panther give? We'll see. Panther into stag into Ratosh. Pagger, Panther stag Ratosh, and something with 3 that gives 4 is Hound is fine, honestly. Hound is good. Honestly, Panther, Hound, Stag, Ratosh will probably unlock, right? So 3, you get 3 here, 3 here, 4 here, so 13 you get. I need okay, I need these two. My bad, not this. I need these two. I need 20, guys. I need 20. So how much does it give? 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 13 plus, probably put 3 points here, put these two, then we can probably buy. I don't know, we'll see how much points it will take though if I want to put this. So 3, 4, 8, 14, 14 and 17, 18, 19, 28 plus 19 is 38, 47, and 8 points I will have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. I need 4 points, 4 more points. I can probably remove Jackal, 3 points I can put, and somehow maybe I can remove 1 or 2 points somewhere here. Hopefully, probably this point I can remove. Yeah, I can remove this thing now. Yeah, we have things to play for. We can play that. It's fine. Okay. If you want to check this place, let me show how to check this place first. So what we're going to do, guys, is first do this totem, because we have nothing else. These are not useful for us at all, but it is what it is. We cannot do anything there, I guess. We go this way. We go to the back. We go alongside this tunnel. We go outside. Now we get into this cave. I'll check if there's anything. I'll check everything of this place. Every last minute detail of this place. Went 0. Dead went 0, guys. Do not know. I'm not getting good FPS. There seems to be really nothing. Yeah. Hopefully we find something here. Of the Untamed guys, it's not that good still. I wish it could be better for once. For once, I wish it could be better, guys. Yeah, I believe there's nothing here. Let me check this side. Can I get into this house? I did went, I guess, right? Yeah, there's really nothing. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we'll just simply go back. Okay, guys, we can finally proceed to the one and only place left to go, and that is. Oh man, why is it lagging? Please, please work with me. Okay, it's the one and only place left, which is Gloomwald, Act 5. Mm, the Ethereals are bad the way north from Birch, likely to stop anyone attempting to flee the carnage. With Inquisitor Creed's pendant, you should be able to dissipate it. Sure. Gloomwald, who is this guy? Dragar, the keeper of Burwich. He got instantly one shot, which doesn't happen often in this game. I'm still proud of my minions. I wonder if there are like some minion lore. I know Necromancer lore has spirits, but there are like 4 types of spirits, and I want to know, is it just? I mean, it's probably based on like what people they were in their lifetime. So necromancy. Okay, I have a thought with necromancy. The thing with necromancy is um, necromancy is bringing back people into from the dead as any type of living object, like a spirit or like formed in a skeleton. All of these summon blight fiend, any of these type. You're bringing back life from the dead into a soul, into a body. It can be anything, right? But the necromancers in what's the place? Order of Deathsvigel. They believed Orbruk has mastered true necromancy, and necromancy is the art of understanding death or overcoming death, is what they said, right? Because Urbruk is immortal. Somehow he found immortality from necromancy. But here's my question: if immortality is what they seek, that means, um, if immortality is what they seek, and let us say if people are all in the future became immortal, does that mean they will never die, and that means they will never be brought back to life as spirits? And if they cannot be brought back to life, I mean, they won't die, right? They won't die. So what if no one never died? If no one never died, okay, I'm not making sense, guys. I'm not making sense. My bad. My bad for taking some time to think. We'll just proceed. Wooden book cursed. Okay, we found the Gloomwald Rift. Now we can proceed. Okay, we found a group here. Rakama, Bulavia, and a roving merchant. Oh, rovers these guys are. Rakama, beware, traveler. The lands ahead are as foul as they are deadly. The stench of Wendigo is heavy upon the air. Travel safe. Wendigo? The wild spirit taints the heart and corrupts the soul. Now, who has given in to its allure remain human for long? Okay, none who have given to its allure remain human for long. Okay. Who are you heading? We had thought the way north safer. We are turning back to Whitemire. We had thought the way north safer? So, was? Yo, isn't this north? And going here south? No. And also, guys, and also, this place is different, I understand. What is like this place? These are mountains, I believe. What's this place? I want to know. And also, I can see mountain is only this part, or like, I mean, this part is the Aether Fire, right? This is the Aether Fire. That's why we jump from here to here. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's fine. Yesterday, guys, I watched this show called I mean, this is pretty famous, I guess. Twin Peaks. You know, it's an old 1990s show. And I wanted to watch it just for the two soundtracks. Those both of the soundtracks were like so good, and I literally just binge watched it. They just spam the soundtrack in the episodes. In each episode, like at least 10 to 15 times they spam it. But every time they spammed, like I was so, and they didn't spam it technically. They did only put it on good moments, really engaging moments. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, and it's still stuck with me. The songs. Dun, 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 So I believe we can get a. Here is where we can get the off the untamed, or not off the untamed. It's the under legion thing that gives that gives the under legion. Okay, guys, if this thing stops lagging, I'll be so much happier. I'll be so much happier if this thing stops lagging. Genuinely. 2 more points. We are proceeding further. I'm at 20. It will take like 15 more levels to get here, and a good amount to fully max this. I mean, we know what to get. I need to get this also. I need to put points here. I should not forget, guys. I need to put points here. It has 1 plus 5 and this has 1 plus 2. It's good to put points there. These are cannibals. These are not cultists. They do look like cultists because of the red layer. These guys are not cultists, guys. These are cannibals. They want to eat us. I will go check this side before doing anything more. I have reached hated. Have I reached honored? I need to reach honored. Then I can start putting more good affixes, guys. Good affixes. Okay, guys, when you come inside here, make sure, please stop lying, guys. Make sure to take this name stash here. Useful. I have other games. Those games don't lag at all. Those games do not lag a single bit, guys. This thing lags. I don't know why. This game is just. Why is it bad? Why is this game bad, guys? Why is this game bad? Okay, decrepit cellar. Do I have another? Okay, I have 5 more dynamite. So that's gonna be really handy. Yo, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Did I got fully lagged? No, right? If that happens, I cannot even post the video. That's what a problem. It just deletes the video if it's full crashing out. What do I do, guys? if I do stream, I don't have a good internet to do it perfectly. I mean, it's really bad, let's say. And if I do these videos, it just stucks for a while. I don't know why. Avris Maroville. Vas. That is my second death, guys. That is my second death in this character. I mean, that is bound to happen when I play like that, but still, that was a shock. I killed him, no? I killed her. I killed her, no? I believe I killed her, so it's not far. It's not bad. Did I fully talk to them? Ah, I haven't talked to the Ularia. Take heed, traveler. The Wendigo spirit is strong in these parts. The Wendigo spirit. It is an ancient spirit of the forest. Once fierce and noble, it has become lost to the darkness. Lost even to Mogdrogan. Okay, lost even to Mogdrogan. What is lost even to Mogdrogan? Is it shaming Mogdrogan? Now it only seeks to corrupt all it touches. Mogdrogan. He is the patron god of the forest and guardian of the Rovari, our people. Ooh, 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 ooh. Mogdrogan is the patron god of the forest and the guardian of the Rovari. Interesting. Interesting. He was the one who said King Rovar to escape, no? And they're telling him he's the guardian. I thought people hated him. I mean, some of the people did. Good though, good though. Okay, I killed her, so that's fine. Dengbok Howler is not for us. I might need to reinstall Grimdawn, guys, because of this lag. Cannibals have this like interesting um, division name. One is Bloodsinger. Is that the healer? If that's the healer, what in the actual hell is that, bro? Are we saying cannibals are singers? Not singers in a technique, in literal aspect, but I feel like we are being too nice to the cannibals, no? They should call them devourers or like um, something like that to make them more menacing. I feel afraid. Okay, so what does this thing show? Burwich village is this side, Barholm and Barholm, Malmeth and Barholm this side. Oh, okay. Used to be the side, then it died, I guess. Notice here, up is Thorn Coast. Ooh, Thorn Coast. New lore. New thing I have never learnt in a while, I guess. Okay, before going there, I need to check this side. Blood-soaked scribblings. Okay. Are these from cultist? I do not believe this is from. I mean, both of them are using blood for a while. I don't know why. Why is blood their main usage here? Yes, now we got that side and Jormungandr. This guy can give some Ugdanbog or he didn't give nothing here, but it is fine. Okay. One more point, we complete Panther. Okay. Till Commons Refuge, I'm like kinda homeless. Speed, I need this. My mom is kinda homeless. How much would you rate that impression, guys, of me impersonating Speed? I would say that's a solid 6, 7 out of 10. I mean, still, at least I didn't get frame mogged. Am I cringe, guys? Am I cringe? If you're watching, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Oh, Garrett Torvan. It's his father, her father, Amala's. What? Who are you? Some sort of monster in disguise? Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. Stay back. I'm a powerful arcanist. I'm not looking for trouble. You must be Garrett. What? I mean, yes, but how did you know? Your daughter sent me to find you. Amala. Oh, my sweet Amala. She made it to safety then. Yes. She's fine. She's at Devil's Crossing. The prison? Well, so long it's safe as it's safe, I guess I can die in peace then. No need to be dramatic. I can get you out of here. No, I cannot bear to look her in the eyes. I failed her as a father. I failed to protect her when she needed me. Leave me here. You won't be any good to her dead. I suppose that is true. We got together this far. I cannot abandon her again. I have been given a second chance. How do you plan on getting me there though? My leg is busted. like this. One shot, bro. 1 second, he's just in and out, bro. In and out. That's what happens when you want to live, guys. When you want to live, someone will save you. If you don't want to live, you will die though. Is it wrong to kill yourself? That's a topic I don't want to talk about. And if you take the name stash, you will get access to this detonation site. You can destroy it, and you can get this. That will give you a quest completion. That's what we need. Poisonous bloom. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. So Mogdrogan is the father of this place, right? Because he is the how do I say? Okay, what is Sultanburg Girdle? Sultanburg Girdle has bonus targets. Okay, good. So what is that? What I was trying to say. So yeah, so Mogdrogan is the god of this place, god of this forest. He's a plant guy, I believe. One minute, guys. Before a few things, I wanna check one thing, only one thing. Homestead, I'm gonna get honored soon. Rovers, I'm gonna get honored soon. Black Legion, I'm gonna get respected soon. Tesfigel is hard, but we can still get it soon. So the way here is blocked, and this way was to, because from here this way was to Thorn's Coast, right? Thorn's Coast is what they said, but that way is blocked, so now we have to go here somehow into the forest. Did I check all of this place? I haven't checked this place, my bad. Because I do Gloomwald a lot for treasure trove. I always skip that place, and just like another thing I thought of today. Okay, that is all of this place, which it had nothing. At least we did something, I guess. Nain Stash, we could read that, guys. And Nain Stash and Blood Soaked Scribblings, these two are the things we need. Blood Soaked we will read now first. We left Burwich not more than a week ago. There was something wrong with that place, and there were rumors of strange goings on around the Krieg residence. So Frazier had this crazy idea that we should leave and head north. He said there was a nice town just up the road. He should know. He lived up there less than a year ago. He said passage would be difficult, but we could make it if we stuck together. He couldn't have been more wrong. We went one day out of town when things started getting poorly. First, Beatrix came down with a fever. Her skin went pale and her eyes glazed over. That night she started lashing out at us, shaking, vomiting, and screaming about some creature out in the woods staring back at her. The following day, the same thing happened to Heinrich. With both of them sick, we were forced to travel slowly. Fraser and I towed them behind us in a makeshift sled, too far from Burwich to turn back, but Fraser said he knew of an inn that was less than a day's travel ahead, so we continued onward. When we reached the inn, it was abandoned and the air hung heavy with the scent of death. But we were desperate and in need of shelter, so we stayed there nonetheless. That night was when the noises started. Fraser said he didn't hear none of it, but I could make it out loud and clear. It sounded like an animal growling and moving about just outside the inn. As the night wore on, the noises became louder and louder, and I began to question my sanity. Frazier insisted that it was nothing, but I could swear they were right outside. When dawn came, I didn't want to move, but Fraser forced me out of the inn. He said we had to continue or we wouldn't make it to safety. So we began pulling the sled north along the overgrown road. As we moved, I could hear it following us, its footsteps mirroring our own. Beatrix and Heinrich were getting sicker by the minute, and my hands were blistered and my feet bloodied from the rough path. Fraser said we had to leave them. The sled was just too heavy for us to pull. You have to leave them? Wow. That is just a sad thing, bro. The sled was just too heavy for us to pull. But that didn't sit right with me. We argued back and forth about their fate, each becoming more and more angered as we continued. That was when Frazier grabbed his camp hatchet and threatened to kill them right then and there. He said if I wouldn't let them go, he'd just do it for me. I didn't mean for what happened next, but I was scared, and the growling sounds bore down on me like a fire in my mind. I shoved him, and he stumbled over a root, falling face first into his hatchet, which lodged itself in the right side of his chest. He looked up at me in horror as blood filled his lungs and mouth. That's when I saw it, standing behind Frazier at the edge of the woods, a massive, hideous figure, like a man with the head of a dead animal. I froze for a moment and then bolted down the road. As I ran, I could hear Frazier's gurgling screams begging me not to leave him. I can still hear them, all three of them wailing in the darkness like rabbits being eaten like a fox. It's been hours. Why won't they die? Is that thing still out there? Is it taunting me? I can't go on. I can't take it anymore. Ooh. 10-second silence for who's this girl, bro? There's no name for her, but interesting, guys. It is the Wendigo Spirits doing, right? That's what they said in the before place. And also with Amala also said that, right? Yeah, this is the Wendigo spirit. Wow, that is scary in a way. Okay, what is the second one? Name Stash. I don't know what he's up to, but twice in the last week I've seen Nain driving a loaded wagon up to the North Road past the old mill, then twice returning with the wagon empty. He must be hiding something up there, and I mean to find out where. If he's made it big, I fully intend to be in on his good fortunes. That is Nain Stash. That won't make sense now, at least, right? I don't think normal difficulty you can fight with Celestials. I'm finally honored, guys. I'm finally honored. Which means now I can go to Homestead and I could finally buy some potion things. Why have I not bought these at all in this account? What? Bonus tall pet, 200, no, it's 100, so okay, that's more damage, right? This is a Wendigo, right? Marrow Eater. Let's check what is here. What is this? This is a ritual site? Seems like it. Caraxes. Wow. This is the guy Creed wanted us to kill so that we could get in the um, Covenant's Refuge. If you are coming to me, that means you are asking me to kill her. That is what that means. Mm, catch moods order. Okay. Is this a dead end? Obviously. Let me read Catch Moore's order. There have been some strange travelers about these parts recently. The inn is busy. Oh, that was the inn, huh? More so than it should be this time of the year. Not that you'll hear me complaining about that. A fair bit of extra coin has found its way to my pocket as of late. Oh, he's a cratch. He's a pickpocketer? Like, he's a thief, that kind of guy. But the folk moving through these parts, unlike the ones we are used to seeing, there's been common folk from further south than those crossing, and groups of men and women moving about with strange new markings on their armor and clothes. We even had a fella a couple of weeks back claimed he came all the way from south from the capital. Oh, that's Creed. Oh no, that's Algrim, my bad. Said he was a chef looking for work. I didn't have room for him, so I suggested he try in Burwich. It's not just the people that are strange. There's been an uneasy feeling in the forest, as I'm sure you noticed. I haven't seen nor heard a bird in more than a week. I chalked it up to there being more people around, but no more than 3 days ago, Critch bought in a fresh kill. It was a big swarm bug, 10 points if I remember correctly. A kill like that usually brings in the vultures, but the dressings have been sitting out in the wood festering since, and no sight of those hideous things. If it sits out much longer, it will draw out Caraxes for sure. Oh, they knew about Caraxes. I swear that crusty old bastard has doubled in size and gotten twice as ugly since I last saw him. He's been up around the inn twice in the last year, stealing things. Supposedly, he even took a milk cow from Gretchen's stable. I shouldn't like to think what happened to that poor thing. Fire used to scare him off, but he seems to have become bolder as he's grown. Whoever finds that creature's lair is in for a right heap of useless junk, and more crap than a man could eat in a lifetime, if anyone should be eating that thing to begin with. Okay? In any case, there's business to be done, especially with all these folks moving about the countryside. If you got the stores, I'd like to order 3 casks of Redmire ale, 2 cases of black leaf and 20 bottles of stone wine. Payment on delivery as usual. Cratch more. Oh, okay. He's not a thief or bro. He's is that what you call a bartender or I mean something? Okay, I'll check the meaning later. I do not know what the cratch means. I mean, he works in the inn, he gets money, and he takes care of the people surrounding. There is a stable, and they know Caraxes, bro. That's the crazy thing. They know Caraxes, this giant crab that lives here. That thing that it comes sometimes and steals things. Wow, that's crazy to think. That's crazy to think, honestly. Still fine. Conjurers Wendigo gaze. Interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting. This place is so ugly, bro. I mean, it's kind of beautiful, even. If I have to say that's how it is. Maybe not, but it is what it is. Something is under, but I cannot go there. Yo, nice try. Is this that place, guys? Probably. I could check all the side here before going there. Yeah, that is probably Commons Refuge. I should have finished this side then. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, I cannot go like that. Sorry. Yes, we finally reached Covens. And Covens is an important goal that we would love to celebrate. What the hell? First things first, before speaking to anyone here, Spirit Guide Novi, please help me. So, we have, okay, 22, I took 3 points, right? I took 3 points, confirm change. Also, I can take this one out, so that is good. Yeah. So 3 points, 1 point here, 1 point here and here. Spectral binding is a buff, so it's all automatically activated, which is good. And this thing activates when anyone touches me, and it works really good. So honestly, it's fine. It's fine, guys. It's fine. Yeah, yeah. That is how it is. Okay, devotion. We can put points on. This thing is 8% health. Huh? Stag is more damage. That means I'll put stag because I love damage. Toad I did not complete. Interesting. Do I even need Toad then? I mean, it's kind of fine. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, guys. Also, we'll also sell some of our items. Bonus to pet. It has 21% damage. But it's 355 cunning, which I can never get that. Ooh, +1 summon limit from Wendigo Gaze. Oh, this is what I was searching for ages, guys. How much can I summon now? I hope I can summon more. Around 9. How much from this? I think I can summon 9, 8, 10 now. Think I can summon 10 now. Can summon 9 already. Yeah, I can summon 10. And along with this thing, if you see, it's just gonna be a nightmare for them. Yeah. So what do we need was Wendigo Gaze. Conjurers is not for us. So off the tamed or wraithbound is what we need. We will get that later. But 15% pierce, that's really good. bonus tall pet. Nah, not really. Uh, a side note, guys, do not play like me. I'm playing this simply for fun. If you're playing hardcore, make sure to max this all 80 and have a good armor and stuff. I'm playing not hardcore, softcore, so I can die easily. It's fine for me. No, honestly, I'll be putting this thing over this thing, but I won't here because it doesn't have any bonus to pet. Literally, that is the only reason. Bonus 50% isn't the best. What does this give? Is this good? Nah. I have this thing here. Delete. What is that thing? 53. I mean, it's a 200. It's worse. I cannot play 200, guys. I mean, ranged, guys. Bonus 37 is actually fine. So, probably change this also. Yeah, that is good enough. And I can do this. Put this. What is this? Amulet. Amulet with +1 to all in Necromancer, or bonus 18%, 7% HP, and honestly, I don't care about this thing here. Sorry, I will delete it. Okay, yes, we did a lot today. I think it's fine, no, to end the episode here. It's been like how much better we got in terms of damage. We got like 70% increase in damage. Probably a bunch of resistance we got, but it's fine. Yeah, that is it, guys, for this episode. We did a lot today. I mean, not a lot, but still did something. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.